Do what I say. Hey everyone, I'm here with Rudy and his beautiful partner. And what's your partner's name again?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Okay. And Rudy speaks English, some Spanish. You can both get in, maybe both get in. You know, I can see her. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
How are you, sweetheart?
Love you, sis.
Bien.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so Rudy, I'm just going to sit back here and everybody, this is called Real People, Real Healing. And believe it or not, I'm only on here to tweak things for Rudy because Rudy has a beautiful partner named Elizabeth, and the two of them have championed his health. And that's the God's truth. Anybody can take massive personal action and heal themselves from anything. Did you hear what I said? When the medical system says there are no cures, well, that's because they haven't found anything that they can use. They have a very small little box, and my box is huge. It's universal. Okay, it's God-given. And the reality is this, nobody tells me what to do and how to do it. And nobody pays me to do what I do. Okay, so the reality is this, the medical system's not broken. It's actually just something that was fixed a long time ago, fixed in the wrong way. Now, Rudy, they did help you though, and I want everybody to get this, that the medical system is great for emergency care. So everybody needs to get that. They save lives. But when emergency care gets into prevention, they actually cause big problems. Okay, how would you like to go to someone who does emergency care? Well, you're going to become an emergency. So when you are an emergency, you need to use them, not me. Rudy, why don't you tell your story, my friend? Speak loud and proud.
Well, I mean,
you're going to have to speak louder, Rudy.
I used to be a truck driver, and before I was about to leave on the road, I had a seizure the night before, and I had a doctor, a Puerto Rican doctor, that refused to give me surgery because he wanted cash in hand, and I didn't have the cash.
Okay, so you were a truck driver. How old were you?
I was 28, 29 at the time.
And you had a brain tumor?
I had a brain tumor the size of a golf ball.
The size of a golf ball?
Size of a golf ball. He wanted me to pay him cash in hand or have Medicaid, and I had neither at the time. I mean, how much do you think that was going to cost? I have no clue.
I don't either.
So he wanted me to pay him cash in hand, and it was on April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So I'm like, okay, am I getting punctured? Is this a joke? But this guy was dead serious. So he told me to pay him cash in hand. So I went 23 months later. I noticed that my left eye was going to the side, what my cousin told me. And I'm like, okay, so I go to the emergency room. They tell me the tumor has grown into the size of a grapefruit. By then, 23 months later, it was...
Boy, that must have just been pushing your brain right over.
Pushing my brain sideways. The doctor told me, so what's going to happen if you don't get this taken care of, you're just going to die. So we need to have emergency surgery right away.
Right.
They sent St. Luke's Baptist Hospital in San Antonio, where they told me it was going to be 6.5 hours. Ended up being 13.5 hours later. I wake up. My left eye, this eye's completely blind. This eye's legally blind. But I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I know that my vision is going to be restored and come back with time and with whatever process I need to take. It's going to happen.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's going to go so far. You know, it's called teamwork makes a dream work. You and Jesus. So,
right.
And the reality is there's going to be some metabolic things that you're going to need to do. Because understand something, you were blind because of the inflammation of the cut, of taking out the tumor. The inflammation now has created scar tissue formation and calcification there. So how are you going to get rid of that? So that's the deal. But let's talk about, I don't want to talk about what I'm going to tell you. I want to know, so you had the surgery. So you're blind in one eye and you're losing your sight in the other, correct?
Yep. Other one, I woke up like that. I woke up and the doctor, I was like, so I can't be that good doctor. He's like, just give it 6 months. So I'm still waiting for them 6 months to pass.
How long ago was that again?
That was back in December 19, 2012.
Okay, well, just understand something. The sooner you would have done this, the better.
Yeah.
You know, after a surgery like that, you actually want to be on a juice fast, okay? Smoothie drinks, concentrated nutraceuticals, enzymatic formulation that's going to go in and remove the scar tissue. And if I would have been there, I would have said, get on FiberClear systemic enzyme, get on Black Diamond because it crosses the blood-brain barrier to go in and get any heavy metals, get rid of any infection, but it also drops off 70 micronutrients into the brain, but it gets rid of heavy metals, gets rid of acidity, brings down the inflammation. I would have put you on also curcumin cayenne 5000, 2 capsules every hour or every other hour. That's how much. And I would have put you on also what's called calcium ion therapy Merigen. It's the only product in the world that it restores the calcium ions to the brain that actually help to rebuild it and heal it. And there's one other thing I'd put you on, MCT oil C60. It is 270 times stronger than vitamin C. And it also, guess what it does? It restores the brain. And if there's damage, it rewrites it right around it. But then with using FiberClear, the systemic enzymes, with using the calcium ion therapy, we'll be able to reduce a lot of the scar tissue. But what we want to do is we want to create a new program. We're not interested in trying to revitalize that program because it's scar tissue calcified, it's blocked. So we got to create a new program and understand something, just so you get this. It wasn't until the late 1980s that that medical health would even accept that you could actually repair the brain totally. They fought it for over 100 years. And it's all a money grab. Everything's about a bloody money grab. You do know that, right?
It says in 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, and greediness for those who strayed away from the faith.
Yeah, you know what? If this wasn't a slave planet, there wouldn't be any money. There doesn't need to be. There doesn't need to be. The money is the stranglehold. And the reality is you just can't say, well, I'm going to opt out, because the majority of the population is never going to opt out. If the majority of the population were to say, look at everything that's made on this planet is ours.
That's right.
You know, everything. It's ours. It's not theirs. But, the reality is they strategize and we freak out.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Sad.
Huh?
Bad but true.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so tell me what you're doing right now.
As far as what?
Diet?
Well,
nutritional?
Right now, what I have been doing is like the other day I did the diet juice. Carrot.
El verde
Verde, sí.
es espinaca,
Spinach,
apio,
celery,
pepino,
cucumber,
nada más.
juice, and that's it. Just liquid, just juicing like that every day for the past week.
Okay. Well, let's back up here a little bit. How much do you weigh?
I just dropped. I dropped 40 pounds this year. I'm down to 205, 207.
Well, just know you're down to 207. What's your height?
5'8" and a half.
5'8". Well, you're still too heavy.
Yeah.
And please, I'm not disrespecting you. I am proud of you. But understand something. There's no way in the world you are going to get your sight back with 40 pounds of inflammation and infection in your body. Okay? There's no way. There's no way. It wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
You have to bring your weight down. So you say you're 208?
207.
207 and you're 5'8"?
I used to used to be 325 pounds when I was a trucker, so I dropped 120.
Well, now we know where the tumor came from,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And I do believe you'll be able to get it back, but
Look, after the brain surgery, 10 months after, in October of 2013, I ended up contracting meningitis.
well, meningitis is just inflammation of the brain, okay? And the problem is it's hard to do surgery without infecting your brain. And how heavy were you at the time?
I have no idea. I really don't know.
Well, how much weight have you lost since the surgery?
About more than 100 pounds. So.
Okay, so guess what? You still have at least 25 pounds to lose.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
I know. So 125 pounds, that's 125 pounds. Okay, first of all, fat is not fat. You're not overweight. You're over-infected and inflamed. So now you're still 25 pounds of infection and inflammation. Reduce that. Because for every pound of infection and inflammation, you are degrading your immune system. Okay? So that's the logical part of it, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to email you. I'll show you. One sec. I'm going to email you this. I'm going to want you to go in and read it. Look at it.
Oh.
Okay? And this is called the Perfect Day Guide. And all the secrets are in here. I'm going to tell you what I want you to read, and then we're going to come back on here. What I need you to do, though, is I need you to go in and take a look. Are you doing any enemas?
No.
Oh, dude, we're going to be going we're going to fly so fast. You're going to be like a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I also do is I take moringa seeds every day to cleanse. They help me cleanse my intestines, so, for the most part. I'm not sure I don't know how good that is. But
you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You're batting 1,000%. You're taking massive action. I'm just going to tighten things up. You know what? I've been doing this for 46 years. So the reality is, even if I'm as dumb as a stump, I've got some things I can teach you. Okay? So, but you're doing fantastic. You're doing fantastic. You wouldn't even be alive right now if it wasn't for what you've been doing. So just give yourself a pat on the back. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, so what we want to do, so, okay, you're not doing that. Why don't you tell me what your diet usually is like right now?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't drink Coke. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I drink water. I drink 5 liters a day, probably more. I don't need lettuce. I eat spinach instead. I substitute it with spinach. I eat cottage cheese because I eat high protein, low fat.
Okay. One second. I don't want you doing the cottage cheese. Okay, what's it made from?
Milk, spoiled milk.
Where's that come from?
Cows.
And it's pasteurized, right? It's a highly acidic product. Now, could somebody else eat that and not get any inflammation from it? So there was eat cottage cheese and mix flaxseed oil with it and cure your cancer. That's where you got that from. And guess what? I've never had anybody that I've known mix cottage cheese and flax oil together and eat that and see their cancer cured. Have you?
No.
Okay, thank you. And just know that cow's milk mother is 20 times larger in molecule than mother's milk. And just know the human body cannot digest mammal milk 7 to 10 days after you've been weaned. But you know what? That's real science, but everybody says no. But the only reason, why do we milk cows? Why is it cows we milk? Because they have the biggest udders. Because they make the most milk. because we can make the most money.
Yeah, it's easier.
And guess what? Look up casein. That's in your the casein. It's a molecule. It's in your cottage cheese. And guess what it does? It inflames the brain. And and then the brain becomes addicted to it. Did you know that?
Not at all.
Okay, that's why I'm around. See?
Okay.
At least there's one thing. Okay?
Yeah.
One. We got one anyways.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to have you doing the ultimate coffee enema. And we're going to purge that liver. Because the liver is directly connected to the eyesight. Okay? Just so you know, I used to wear glasses. Then I did readers. And now I'm even on here, which is blue light poisoning. I've got my glasses right here. I won't put them on, but if my eyes start to burn a little bit, I put these Teslas on. You should have a pair of Tesla glasses. You shouldn't be looking in that phone right now.
Yeah.
That phone is okay, let me explain something to you. You need to have natural lighting. You cannot have LED lighting in your house right now. You're going to lose the rest of your eyesight. LED lighting, causes radiation in the brain. Understand something. 95 to 98% of all eye disorders are caused because of brain damage. Okay? Did you know that 10,000 teenagers are being diagnosed with cataracts every day because of blue light poisoning from their iPads, from their computers, and from their phones?
Makes sense.
LED lighting causes brain damage and eye disorders. Phones do it, TVs do it, computers do it. Okay? All right. So when we get done here, you can call me and I'm going to help you out as much as I possibly can. Okay? Now, but the Teslas are very important. You should be wearing them all the time, even when you're outside. And I'm going to explain why. Okay? All right? First of all, these are not sunglasses.
Yeah.
These have what's called, you ever hear of the Fibonacci sequence?
No.
The buckyball. Okay, well, everything in life is built around what's called the flower of life. Everything is math. And this lens, these lenses here have C60 in them. Right into the lenses. Please go and watch. I'll send you the link. I just did a show on Bioptron, light healing, and these glasses. I'll send you the link so you can at least watch it, okay?
Sounds good.
Now, Tesla invented this. These glasses, when blue light hits these glasses, you know blue blockers?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but
Well, blue blockers are a joke. Okay, they don't block like they say. We don't want to block things. What do you want to do? You don't want to block things. You want to change them. So let's take the blue light. When 5G, 6G hits these glasses or any other frequencies in the air, instead of hitting my eyes, they hit these lenses. When the blue light hits these lenses, guess what? It turns it into healing light, and it's called C60. And it actually heals your brain. It heals the inflammation in your brain. It helps to reduce the scar tissue in your brain. As soon as you put these glasses on, you're going to go, oh my God, the stress is gone. I don't have any eye pressure. You know, the pressure's down. Oh my gosh, I feel calm. My headache's leaving. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Even outside with the natural light, it harnesses the natural light and it makes it so much more of a healing frequency. You do know that your eyes don't see. Your brain is blind, not your eyes.
Amen.
Okay? So your brain is blind, not your eyes. The eyes don't see. If you looked at the optic nerve looks like it's backwards, but it's not. It is built like that, so it slows down the light and slows down the frequencies. Are you ready for this? So that your brain can make the images of what you're looking at. Because you don't see. Your brain creates images. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyways, that's what these glasses do.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you ever see Lori and I mean, while we're traveling, while we're even in the house and it's the daytime, we're wearing these. We're wearing these. And we will not have LED lighting in our house.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Like, is it, you have a light on behind you. Is that an incandescent light bulb or is it LED lighting?
No, it's not LED. It's normal. It's regular.
Good, because guess what? They've now made incandescent lighting illegal. So you can't buy it in the United States. So you have to special order it. So you're not going to find it in stores anymore. Oh yeah, everything's a play.
I was planning on changing the light bulbs to LEDs in my house, so I'm glad you told me that.
Oh well, you just whooped your butt, dude. If you did that, okay, you'd say your beautiful wife. Is she your wife or your girlfriend?
She's not my wife, no.
So, anyways, your partner would say, "Honey, you're a little bit edgy. Why are you edgy?" I don't know. I'm not edgy. And then just look up. Okay?
No son buenos para poner cambiar. Que causan que se pone uno alterado. Sí, sí. I was just explaining to her about the LEDs.
Yeah, and listen, let's not be disrespectful. So when I get done saying something, I will be quiet and you will explain it to her.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, don't be sorry. I should have known better. Okay. Yeah. So somebody says copper rings. Well, good luck. Everybody's copper ringing. Wear some copper rings. Good luck with that one. Okay. I'm not telling you it doesn't help, but that's Inky Dinky Schnitzel House. We're going in to win. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let's put it this way. Tell me everything you eat, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just let's play with that for now.
I've been eating, I eat refried beans with chorizo, corn tortillas.
Oh God. Just stop. You're hurting me.
Eggs. Yeah. That's, I eat chicken breast.
Okay, we need to slow down here because I gotta process this. Okay, so now let's start again and tell me what you eat so we can go nice and slow.
Yes.
Start at the beginning. No, just start again. What you said, but just take one food at a time so I can discuss it with you and just show you something, please.
Okay, refried pinto beans.
Okay, I have nothing wrong with those. Now, what did you put? What kind of oil were you using to make refried pinto beans?
I use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, use that or coconut oil. Okay, I'd rather coconut oil.
Or not avocado oil as
Uh-huh,
well.
that's good, but I'd rather coconut oil. Avocado oil is going to be harder for your liver to digest. You're already dealing with beans, which is a concentrated protein that has more protein in it than steak. Did you get that?
Okay.
Okay, and but if you use coconut oil, it's easier for the body to digest. It's antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. Did you get that? Okay, and the essential fatty acids are a beautiful thing. Okay? Are you with me?
Coconut oil it is. Okay.
Okay, all right. Next. So that's, okay, what's the next food you eat?
I eat yellow potatoes.
Yellow potatoes? Yeah, you could use yellow potatoes, purple potatoes, whatever. Good. How do you make them?
I just regular on the stovetop, or I put them in the air fryer.
That's fine. Use a little bit of coconut oil. That's really nice for flavor.
Potatoes, I like.
And are you hitting the Himalayan salt or the real salt?
Himalayan salt. That's all I use. Pink Himalayan salt.
Okay, I want a level tablespoon a day going in.
Okay.
So kind of put it throughout the day. I want you to put just a little bit of salt in everything you drink. Okay. Real salt, Himalayan salt, Celtic salt. Okay? All right?
I eat regular eggs, a whole egg, not egg whites.
Well, that's just ridiculous anyways. So if you were to, and I would rather you didn't eat cooked eggs too much. How do you cook them? Over easy. Yeah, so you're frying them.
Yeah.
You don't fry eggs anymore. Listen, The more you cook, the worse you look. The more you fry, the sooner you die. Tell your girlfriend.
Ok, dice que no, no me dijo que te dijera
Ah, ok.
que no debe de cocinar, que no debe de friar dice, lo más que frías, pues lo peor que te ves, lo más que cocinas, lo peor que te ves. Es un dicho en inglés.
Sí, ok.
Sí, I just told her. So.
You're not going to like me a lot. I'd rather you didn't cook your eggs. I'd rather you had them raw.
Oh, okay.
And I'd rather you crack them raw, put them into a blender drink of berries, because only berries, hit the berries hard, because they're the highest in antioxidants. And then you can mix it with almond milk, if you can get a good one. Look at the ingredients. No gums in the milk, okay? No gums, no canola oil, okay? You do not buy that at all. So, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to, it's called yuca, right, hon?
Oh, yuca is delicious. Yeah, I like yuca.
Huh?
Yuca.
No, 1 second. It's called Yucca. It's an app. You're going to download it on your phone.
Okay.
You are not buying anything unless you go and you scan it.
Okay.
And if it's not 100%, it's not going in your mouth. Do you want your eyesight back?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I know. I'm just reiterating because you never want to go lower than 90%. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, so YAKA, download it right away. YU, I mean. YUKA, okay?
I thought you were talking about the yuca root. Yuca root?
No, that's great. You can have the yuca root. Now let's get back to the eggs. Don't distract me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so here's the deal. We always got to have fun, okay? And know that. This is how I have fun because I lead a really busy life, okay? When I finish with you, I've got another interview to do, and then I've got 6, okay? I've got 6 consultations today. 1 is Lou Gehrig's, 1 is diabetes, and 4 is cancer.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I will, my humor is a little off sometimes because I'm trying to break up the intensity here a little bit, okay? All right, so we're going to mix, you can do like 1 or 2 raw eggs. You do know that when you cook the eggs that you're going to absorb 13 to 17%. You do know when they're raw, you're going to absorb around 75 to 80. Which one would you like?
Yeah, 75 and 80.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to mix the eggs with the organic berries, okay? And either almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. I like oat milk because it's a little thicker, you know, and makes it more creamier. And when you put the raw eggs in, it tastes just like a milkshake. It makes it that thick, but you won't taste the eggs, okay? What else are you eating?
I take in whey protein shakes.
No.
Nope.
That's over. What's whey made out of?
Milk, right?
Milk. It's inflammatory. You can't do that. Well, you can if you want, but you can't do that.
Gym, because I started hitting the gym Monday through Fridays, and then I do.
You can hit the gym. Look for organic sprouted protein.
Okay, organic sprouted protein.
Yes. Okay, if you really need it, want it, it's not the worst thing in the world. But do it that way, okay? All right, get away from the whey and don't do the chickpea. How about poached eggs? Somebody's saying. Okay, poached eggs are good. Make sure they're soft. But guess what? There's always a clue, isn't there? I like hard-boiled eggs. And how do you feel after you eat them? Well, I feel a little heavy. Well, that's right. They're hard-boiled. There's a key. They're hard to digest. So poached is better. Raw is the best. And people go, well, what about salmonella? Well, how many people do you know have salmonella? If you want salmonella poisoning, go get the raw egg, put it into a glass, mix it with maybe make a blender drink, and then let it sit in the 90-degree temperatures with the sun hitting it for about 2 hours, and you should maybe get sick. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let me tell you something. It is so easy to brainwash people because they actually believe doctors, and they believe the TV, and they believe their mother and father that listen to the doctors and the TV.
Yeah, believe the lie.
Yeah, all right. Real lies. Okay, let me just let the phones come back on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, but listen, poached eggs is better than fried. Poached eggs is better than hard-boiled. But raw, organic, free-range eggs in your blender drinks rock the world. Okay? My God, did you guys not see Rocky?
Yeah, that's what came to my mind. The first thing that came to my mind was Rocky when he's drinking the raw eggs.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, they're always going to tell us that nature is screwed up, and it's not. We are. And it's not our fault, but it's our responsibility to tighten the screws, okay? All right? Okay, so somebody says, easy to make almond milk. Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? Do you know how much they actually put gluten on almonds? I would never buy almonds from Costco. And you go and try to find organic almonds that haven't been played with. Okay? So remember something. You're going to do YUKA, and you're going to scan everything from now on. And then we'll catch those mothers. And listen, I need to tell you this, Rudy. When you buy something and you go, wow, it's 90 to 100% good, okay? And you scanned it, you're going to scan it every time you go to buy it. Do you know why?
Peanut butter.
Do you know why you're going to scan it?
What's that?
Well, because anything that gets popular and is organic and good for us, okay, the tobacco industry, which owns all the food corporations, buys it up and starts sneaking their gums in there, their canola oil, okay, and a bunch of other garbage, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know is right. I mean, learn it or burn it, okay?
The more you grow, huh?
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
I need you to do this for me. I need you to look for organic almond butter.
Almond butter, okay.
Okay, you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Right, so
Are you ready for this, Rudy?
come on.
Peanut butter's not peanuts. They're legumes. Jimmy Carter changed the name. So they're actually legumes. And most of the time, they have mold on them. So stay away from peanut butter. Get yourself almond butter.
Butter.
And if you really need to have peanut butter, get organic peanut butter. But I would rather see you have organic almond butter. Much healthier for you. Okay? All right? Okay? Okay, bud.
Sounds good.
So what else do you eat? There was a couple things I already heard the first time, and you put me into shock. I want to hear those.
I started doing carrot juice.
No, you said something about tortillas.
Oh yeah, corn tortillas. Yeah, I get the yellow corn.
Yeah, you're gonna stop eating tortillas right now.
I do potato bread as well, but I haven't really.
You're gonna stop doing potato bread right now.
Okay.
Bread's dead. Look at. Do you want your sight back?
No.
Well, then have clear vision on your goal.
Yeah.
Okay, bread's not good for anybody. It's not.
Yeah.
But that's not true, Dr. Wolf. The reality is that people have always eaten bread. Well, here's the deal. People do not have a gluten problem. They have actually a glyphosate problem. And the problem is that the gluten in the bread is going to react on you because we all are suffering from the glyphosate poisoning. And we are. So just get that. Next thing is that then don't tell me, well, okay, then I'll go buy. Do you know why you crave bread? Because you got fungus in you still.
Right.
Every time that you crave bread or your tortillas, okay, this is all feeding your fungus there, Rudy. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear a story?
Talk to me.
Talk about fungus. It brought it back to me. I was talking to a lady out of out of Arizona, and she calls me and she says, my son, he's not well. And I said, how old is he? 24. And I go, okay. He doesn't even want to go out in the sun. Every time he goes, he gets these brown spots. And I go, wow, he's just an oldie goldie moldy. She goes, what do you mean? He's not old. And I said, well, when you're old, you get brown spots on the back of your hands and on your face, because that means that you're full of mold throughout your body and your liver's moldy. And I go, nobody ever should have brown spots on them. I don't have any. Look at this. Take a look. There's no brown spots on my hands. Okay? So I'm 67. I'm going on 68. So the reality is I said, so now he's got what he should have had when he's like my age or older. Okay, that would be what everybody looks at. Like, see, you got to understand something. The medical system will tell you you're doing good for your age, and the problem is most of the times people are actually passing away pretty fast and having a pretty miserable life at our age, aren't they? Okay, yeah. So the reality is the medical system has nothing to do with health. And I said to her, well, this is because he's a sugar junkie. Oh, I know. I'm trying to get him off the sugar. He has so much anxiety. He doesn't want to go out anymore because of the brown spots that he gets in the sun. I said, he still has them. That's just that the sun is tanning him and making the brown spots come to the surface. So now he can see how moldy he is. Where'd he get them from? Well, because he's eating too many foods that have been fed antibiotics, like farm fish, chickens, meat, pork, dairy. It all has been laced with antibiotics. And the reality is this, because she said, oh, he hasn't had them for a few years. And I go, well, does he eat animal product? Yes, he does. And I go, well, is it all organic and free range? No. Well, it's full of antibiotics. They don't give animals antibiotics to keep them well. They give them antibiotics to keep us sick. 80% of all the antibiotics in the United States and Canada go into animals. Okay, so anyways, I go, okay. So I go, well, does he live at home? She goes, yeah. Then how does he get his sugar? Well, I do the shopping. I said, yeah, so you're poisoning him. I said, so here's the deal. You love him. You're complaining about him. You're a sugar junkie and he's a sugar junkie, but your subconscious won't let you admit that you're a sugar junkie. I know I am. I go, okay, we're done here. Okay. I said, if you want to do a consultation with me, and I wasn't nasty when I said I was done. I said, we're done here. You know, unless you're going to have a consultation for yourself and we change your diet into a perfect day and where you are actually working with yourself and you know how to make a conscious decision from the moment you rise till you close your eyes, we're screwed. I said, we're screwed. I don't know what I can do for you. You have to take some time. And I told her, call me back. She hadn't called me yet. And you need to do some meditation on this, because if you don't change, what are you going to do? Hide your cookies and crackers and potato chips and ice cream in your bedroom? You don't think he's going to see the fridge and cupboards there?
Yeah, some people just don't want to change. They stay stagnant.
Okay.
I bought some virgin natural honey in Mexico. It's nothing like they sell here. It's fresh off the beehive.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you something. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you. Do you want me to show you the world's highest vibrational honey?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, right here.
1 second.
This is what I got to live.
Ya no tiene casi.
No, sí, lo voy a enseñar. Lo voy a enseñar. Lo voy a enseñar algo. Le voy a enseñar el dedo. Le voy a enseñar el dedo. Sí. Sí. Dije que tengo que bajar 25 libras.
Sí.
Está bien, estoy de acuerdo.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I would do. I'm going to show you what I would do on Sunday morning. I'll be in Ixtapa, Mexico. And I will do it at around in between 9 and 10 o'clock. And they are They're not Eastern Standard Time. What are they? Mountain, I think. So
Mountain
they're an hour earlier.
Yeah, because I'm Central.
I'll come on in between 9 and 10 because it's Sunday. Don't push me, okay? All right?
They're an hour later, I think.
No, they're an hour earlier. Okay.
Mountain is Central.
Yeah, and I was only kidding about don't push me. Okay? I got to get up and have my hot water and Ormus minerals and black diamond and do my prayer and my meditation, and then I'll get to you. Okay?
Yeah.
So, but I'll do it in between 9 and 10, and I'm going to show you what I would do exercise-wise, clapping-wise, and how I would work with myself. And then you can decide what you want to do. I've been promising people I was going to get on and show them how to do the neck, do the face, okay, do the shoulders to get rid of all the tension and problems in our vertebrae, in the cervical of the spine, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll show you, and I'll mention you, Rudy, and I'll tell you this is what I will do in these situations, all right? Is that good?
Sounds good to me. This is how much of the honey that I have left. The virgin honey from, I get this in Mexico. This is
How long did it take you to eat that?
about 2 weeks. Dos semanas.
Oh, well, you're just totally crazy. Don't do that.
2 to 3 weeks.
It's not going to, it won't feed the cancer, but
No,
that's too fast. That's too fast.
No, but it wasn't just me. It was me and I have a home attendant and her as well, and
Okay, so we'll blame it on her. Good. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, here we go. All right.
Go ahead.
So I just want to show you this. You can see this. We sell it right on our website, but you haven't seen this, have you?
What is no?
Well, I want you to go. It was on my show yesterday. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
If you could go to my Telegram channel, Doc of Detox on Telegram, go in there and look at the shows I've done. And go look at the show I just did, and it was yesterday, and we did on this pure wave magnet and on the pure wave honey. And we sell these right on our website. Let me explain something. This here, you can put your food on this and it will decontaminate it up to 98% by just putting the plate on it. You put this in your fridge, your fruits and vegetables will last, if they usually last 5 days, they'll last now 10 to 12 days, okay? I just lost you.
Yeah, I have them.
Okay. We'll wait till he calls back, okay? So anyway. Okay. What happened? Did it die?
Oh, I had a call come in and...
Can you put yourself on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, to be put there.
Yeah, do that because you're messing up my feed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay, bud. You're doing great. Can you turn your head over to the light, please? I want to... No, turn your head. Go up like to the light. I want to see something. Go like this. Okay. No. Look at me. But... Okay, I got it. Okay, good. That's all I needed. Okay. All right, where were we? Okay, we'll go back to this. So, understand, people will actually put this under their pillow and it'll get rid of their headaches and tinnitus when they sleep at night. I'm actually going to be showing how to put this behind your head and lay on the edge and use the magnet to go in to bring more energy into the brain and into the brainstem. I'll be showing that on Sunday. So this is used for many things. You can put it on your body and move it when you're in pain, okay? Lori and I travel everywhere. When we go out to eat, they put our food on top of this, okay? But like I said, this magnet, remember when they were talking about save the bees?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
That's him.
Oh, we're losing you again.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so when they said that when the bees die, we die, you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. Everybody listening to this show right now,
Yeah.
they are god-awful liars.
Yeah.
We should all be dead. All the panic, you know, climate change, there isn't any climate change. If you were to go back in history go back 100 years, go back 500 years, everything is cyclical. Okay? There's the same amount of water as there was 10,000 years ago. None of the water has left the planet. We could have 100 billion people live on this planet. There's enough food, enough water, enough air, enough of everything.
Trying to scare everybody.
You couldn't scare me if you tried. I have no fear, Rudy. I have no fear. There's no authority over me. Nothing scares me. It's all BS. And guess what? And the problem is everybody's been used to not dumping the dose, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. They dump histamine, adrenaline, and cortisol because everybody's looking for a rush. So people will actually cause themselves to stay terrified for the rest of their life. Did you hear, Rudy? Did you hear? I just heard something, Rudy. Did you hear? Please, shut up. That's it. We're done. We're done. Enough. The world's not ending, but people's worlds, I'm going to give you one more thing and I'll get back on track. Did you know that 50 years ago, people would have a trauma moment 3 times a month? Did you know before COVID, they had them 17 times a day? Did you know that right now, the majority of the population have 125 times that they are triggering their adrenals to dump adrenaline a day? Yeah, really. So don't ask yourself why people are sick, why they're suicidal, why they're depressed, because there is no depression. There's just anxiety that burns your brain out, okay? All right, let's keep going. So this honey here, they take 360 of these and they put them together and they have them rotating at not the speed of light, but dang close to it. This honey here, if I could let you taste it, it would blow your brain because the frequency in this is higher than any honey in the world. You know Manuka honey? Well, this will actually, Manuka honey, you use it mainly externally. It doesn't taste that good, but it helps external things to heal. This will heal 10 times quicker than Manuka. And when you put this in your mouth, this is so heavenly. You haven't had honey like this. But you will be able to get the honey cheaper in Mexico. Then I can sell it. So, and it's still great honey. I love Mexico. And the darker the honey, the better. Remember that. Okay? Okay, let's keep moving. I'll show you how to do that later. No more tortillas and no more bread. No, you can have grains if you want. But what I would do if I was you is have you ever gone on a water fast?
Yeah.
Well, okay. How long?
The most I've done on straight water fast is 4 days. And then I changed it up the Daniel fast, which is just lentils and fruits and vegetables.
Can you hang up your phone?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean hang up your phone. I just meant the caller. Yeah, everything is about patience. Just stay connected to your breath and it'll all be okay. Did you put your phone on Do Not Disturb yet?
No. I don't think
Because whoever it is going to keep calling.
No, you're good, doctor. We're good.
Okay, all right. But if not, then I'd rather you do that, okay?
Good.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, no bread, no tortillas. What else do you eat? Tell me everything.
No. Sometimes every now and again I'll drink like a Coke Zero here and there, but it's often.
Okay. Well, do one Coke Zero and you just put yourself back probably 6 months.
Okay.
Oh, that's direct, just awful poison. You know, I'd rather you went and smoked a whole joint, okay?
Yeah, she told me the same thing, but
No, it won't fly. You'll never get your eyesight back. That's the devil's poison. You do know that, right?
I wasn't aware of that, but
Oh, really? 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 Coke kills more people than any other drink on this planet. Coke harms more people. Coke creates more leukemia, more cancers than any other drink on this planet except for hard alcohol.
okay.
Really?
Okay.
Go do your homework.
Yeah.
You put yourself back 6 months.
Okay. Good to know.
Just get the most lethal poisons, make it into a drink, make it taste good. That's what you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Ice cream, like Mexican pistachio ice cream. So.
Oh, you're never getting your eyesight back.
But it's been a little minute, so yeah, no why, yeah, no coca.
Let me tell you something. Somebody in your condition,
Yeah.
I could eat a quart and you can't eat an ounce.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I also eat what's cactus, nopales.
Cactus what?
They're called nopales in Spanish. Cactus. Diced up cactus.
Well, is it cactus or is it processed or fried or what?
Fresh. It's fresh. Yeah.
Fresh,
Fresh.
you eat fresh cactus.
You just dice it up and fry it with olive oil.
Okay.
It's real healthy. It's real healthy.
Yeah, it is, but watch out about the frying, okay? Frying causes free radicals. You know what? Okay, let's get our eyesight back.
Yep. Okay.
How bad do you want your eyesight back? More than Mexican ice cream?
Yeah, way more than Mexican ice cream.
More than frying?
Hey, that's right. Come on.
I don't know. More than tortillas?
Yeah. But queso, yeah. Yeah. Mexican cheese as well, so.
Oh, Mexican cheese. Okay. Well, guess what? What does it come from? An animal.
Yeah. I know. That's already out the equation, though, too, so.
No, but I know. But I'm not picking on you. You don't know until you know, right?
Right. I've been drinking a lot of aloe water.
Aloe water? Are you buying it out of a plastic bottle?
Yeah. But, yeah. But I just started getting that's like a week ago, so.
I know, but if you're going to get the aloe water, and I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but you do know plastic bottles made out of petroleum, and that all the glass bottles have left the planet because the Rothschilds, okay, want us dead.
Okay.
Do you get that? Is plastic good for us? Why do they wrap everything in plastic?
It's cheaper.
No, because we're useless eaters. And guess what? The more poison somebody puts into their body, are they smarter or dumber?
Dumb.
Okay. And do they make dumb decisions?
Every day.
Okay. Are they easier to get along with? Is it easy to get along with people that poison themselves?
No.
Okay. So people that poison themselves, they will fight with themselves and other people? Because they feel like crap, because they put crap in their yap, right? How do you like me so far?
What about chia seeds?
What about chia seeds? Great, go for them.
Okay. Okay.
You know what?
Also,
Guess what?
like-
Guess what? Wait, you see how your face looks round? Your face looks round, right? You can't see your jawline. You can't see your cheekbones hardly. Why? Because you're retaining water. Because you're still inflamed. You're losing weight, but you still have the water. Because guess what? Because you need the water to dilute the inflammation from all the foods that we talked about. If you cut them out, okay, I'd say in 3 weeks, you're going to be a lean, keen, sexy machine. Ask your girlfriend if she'll like that.
Dice que si eliminó, el médico que te preguntaron, que si elimino todo lo que me está diciendo que voy a bajar
Claro.
de peso en 3 semanas.
Sí,
dice, pregúntale a tu novia si le gustaría eso, que te pones más sexy.
Well, does she want some?
Dice que si quieres.
Claro.
Okay.
She said, but first of all, for my health, mainly for my health.
Yes, I know that. Okay. So the other thing is we'll talk about this. I'll tell you the things that I would do. You need to get yourself a structure unit because you will hydrate so much better, right? Okay. And bear with me here for a second.
Go ahead. Like I was saying, Doctor, I do put mushrooms and turkey bacon as well. I eat that too in my diet.
You what?
Turkey bacon and turkey and mushrooms.
I lost you again. Okay. You know why? Because he didn't want to talk about the turkey bacon. Because those turkeys are probably fed antibiotics, and if they're not, do you notice how much stuff he's bringing in that's inflammatory? He's not going to get his eyesight back. We have to have no inflammation coming into his body. That's the only way we can get rid of the scar tissue. Look at, you're either getting rid of scar tissue in your body or you're making it. All inflammation causes scar tissue in the body, and that's a fact, okay? So just know that, guys. You know, everybody says they have a great diet. I hope you know that. I was on with them yesterday, and he goes, oh my God, I have such a great diet now. And guess what? He doesn't have a great diet. He's got a good one, but he has a great one compared to most people probably, because he looks at most people, and most people are killing themselves with addictions that they don't think are killing themselves because everybody else is killing themselves. The majority of the population, I will not do anything that the majority of the population does. I will only do what I want to do, and you know, I don't care if anybody else wants to do it. And that's it. I care about how I feel, how I look, and I'm gonna rock my world. And you know, I've seen people that have done amazing things. Their diets have not been good, okay? And they still done amazing things on this planet. Just think if you really knew how to love and care for yourself. That's what I teach. Yes, Coke is cocaine. And Coke Zero, okay, is actually worse than just the regular Coke. It does more brain damage than the regular Coke. Yeah. Okay. Now, so understand something, and I need you to get this, okay? Where do you live? Rudy, where do you live?
In southern Texas.
Southern Texas, okay. All right. Are you able to get around at all, or do you travel, or what?
Well, yeah. Well, Elizabeth drives me around. So yeah, I go to Mexico I'm going to Mexico tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Why? How long? How long are you going there for?
Well, we're going to go visit her brother, but he's just to go visit. Her son got to go to the dentist as well, so.
Okay, listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay? If you can get your butt down to Mexico, okay? Ixtapa, January 8th.
How deep in Mexico is Ixtapa? Because we just go right here to the border region.
Well, it's farther.
Yep.
It's like 4 hours from Acapulco.
Okay, so it's deep in there. Okay.
Well, how deep do you want to go?
Well, I mean,
How would you like to go deep enough that I retrain your brain?
okay.
I do a course called Whole Life Coach Certification. I'm sure you're on a tight budget, are you?
Yep, man.
Okay.
The thing is, after my first time getting meningitis, I stayed paralyzed. My left side completely paralyzed. Doctor said I was supposed to be in a wheelchair, but God said, "No, you're not, son. Get up and walk." So I started walking again, but I still I had partial paralysis. I've come a long way. The journey's been.
Okay, I need to say something here. Everybody's a walking miracle. And the medical doctors are always going to say, this is what happens. Do you know why? They take a look at your condition, they take a look who you are, and then they look at statistics. The average person, and that's they go, the average person of your condition, he'll never walk again. I'm not average. So understand, doctors have been dumbed down. There's nothing that they say that is true. Okay, Oh, somebody like you, this is 1 in a million. Oh, whatever. Come on, just pile it up over there. I need a back, what do you call it? A bulldozer to get that crap out of here. You know what? Forget the life story. You know what I say to people? So, what was your life like? Oh, you don't understand. It was hell. It was the worst. You know, everybody's got the worst life. You know, focus on the present moment and don't be listening to these guys. They don't know what they're talking about. You'll never walk again. You know, did you ever notice something about doctors? They barely give you hope, and hope doesn't float. Oh, I hope I can walk. No, I know I'm going to walk. You know, there's a difference between faith. If you're a real man of faith, then you should have faith that you can do what you need to do. And you're not going to listen to, trust me, I'm a professional. You shouldn't trust me either. You should have me proving everything. Go to PubMed, do third-party research, make sure you dig into things. It's your body. But no, I just want to tell you this. Everybody's got the story. Hey, you know, I almost died, eh? Well, we all of us almost have died, and we've died many times emotionally.
Actually been dead. I came back, I was the second time I was on a deathbed, life support, and I woke up the next day when the doctor told my mom, unplug your son, he's going to be a vegetable.
Okay, I want to tell you something right now. Okay, I appreciate that, but guess what? Yeah. I'm not into survivor stories. I'm into thriver stories. And guess what we got a problem with, Rudy?
No.
What? And some people on here that are listening won't like this. And you may not even like this. You know what you are? You're a big-hearted fellow. You're what you call a nice guy. I don't want you to be a nice guy. I want you to fall in love with yourself so that you'll protect and respect yourself and stay away from the zero, stay away from the corn tortillas, stay away from the Mexican cheese, stay away from everything and all your addictions. You still have addictions coming out the yin-yang. And when you were truck driving, you know what? You didn't like your life. You didn't like anything about your life, and you were trying to kill yourself. So can we just stop right now?
Let's do it.
I know you were trying to kill yourself, dude.
I was slowly was.
Yeah, but guess what? Well, you didn't want people to think that you were a wimp. You weren't going to do suicide. So you were going to poison yourself to death with your food. And don't tell me that I'm wrong, because guess what? If you look at my resume, it says that this is what I do. I can read people. So I don't want you to be a nice guy anymore. I want you to be a guy that falls in love with himself first and foremost and doesn't use his girlfriend as a big nipple. And start, you heard me?
Come on.
What?
I say, yeah, come on.
Let me tell you something. You're a really nice guy, but don't be nice just because you need someone's love.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, I'll know. You know why I'll know? Because guess what? You will love yourself so much that you'll know when to say no and you'll say yes. And you will protect those 50 to 80 trillion cells and those 500 trillion bacteria, and you won't be, because you will, because you alter things in your life because you want to be a nice guy. But don't be doing it too often because we want to make sure that you're still here.
Yeah.
So when you go to the Mexican border and you go home to her family, you are not eating any of this stuff.
No.
Oh, really? Well, that's only starting today.
Yeah.
Okay, just remember, okay, that I will haunt you.
That's fine. Come on.
Come on. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, how much do you love Rudy?
I love myself.
How much?
There ain't so much I'm changing today.
Guess what? You've got your heart filled up with your girlfriend and everybody else, and you don't have any room in there for you yet. And I'm being very honest. You bloody well go and clear everybody out, and you fill your heart up with Rudy love, and then you shine that love on your girlfriend. And then that'll take the pressure off of her that you don't have to be loved all the time and coddled.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do a post today around 3 o'clock. You know me, I like to stir it up. And it's going to say, this Movember, don't grow a mustache or a beard for cancer. You guys, grow some balls. Okay, Rudy? Okay, I got to go. And Rudy, me and you are going to talk, okay?
What's up?
And I'm going to do whatever I can for you and your partner because you're beautiful people. And I mean it. Okay? So I'm going to be busy here for a while. But later today, around 4 o'clock, I'm going to give you a call.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm going to, right now, send you the Perfect Day Guide. And I want you to go in there and start chewing it a little bit. Have you been in? Did you go into my library and watch How to Become Number One at the Art of Number Two? Did you go into my library and watch, this is really important, The Emotional Chemistry of Cancer, Disease, and Healing? Please go watch. Can you go watch that right now so we can talk about it later? And watch How to Become Number One at the Art of Number Two. And one more, Reverse the Irreversible. These are all master classes and they're free right now in my library. Go watch them. I'll call you back. I'll send you the Perfect Day Guide. And then, let's keep working on it until you want to tell me to go blow. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Love you, buddy. Okay, we'll talk in a while, all right?
All right. God bless you, doctor.
God bless you, my friend. All right. Sometimes, you know what, everybody? I'm going to tell you something. It's about holding the line, I'm not a practitioner that's just going to do this. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. No, we need to create a perfect day, and you need to take massive personal action at loving and caring for yourself. Listen, God love your family, your friends, and everybody else, but they're going to be off and on with their love because guess what? They're minding their own business too. What if you loved yourself enough that you filled up your heart and you didn't want anybody else, you didn't need anybody else, to fill it up for you. All you did was shine the light. You're not going to get upset with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your children, or anybody else if they don't show up or tell you that you're amazing. And then do things without expectation. And then the things that you're doing that you don't want to do, it's only because you're not loving yourself and you're hoping that they will fill up that gap for you. And that's the God's truth. I don't know why I do this for you. Well, then don't. You should only be doing things for people, okay? And then as far as it goes with families and parents, why do parents do things for their children to the point they cripple their children? And then they get upset because their children don't say thank you. Well, if you've made them into little princesses, that's what we've done. If we could just give our children everything that they can do on their own, let them do it for themselves. Let them grow. Let them go, wow, I did that. But no, we've been programmed to do everything for them because we don't love ourselves. And you can believe it or not believe it. I got 30 years of psychology, okay? And I do. And the reality is that people never can see their own personality. They can't even see it. So it's my job, for those people who want it, to actually show them, okay, what their personality is about and how they're actually functioning. And guess what? Did you ever notice something? You can go around right now with a functional illness and everybody looks at you like normal because everybody has one almost. You want to think about something here? Think about this. Almost 60% of the population is going to have heart disease. Just over 50% of the population is going to have cancer. Okay, ready for this? 85% of Americans now are pre-diabetic. All right, you ready for this? 30% of all teenagers are pre-diabetic. 1 out of every 4 young children have a fatty liver or a cirrhosis liver. And that is at the age of 8 to 12 years old. Go clean out the cupboards, clean out the fridge. I'm not wrong about the things I do. Most of them I did not learn in school. I learned them through trial and error over 40 years. I have everybody's best heart for me. Look why do you think I have the biggest free library in the world, self-care, self-love library? Rudy should be going in there and taking a look at the 12 loving steps and doing the couples connection. Right, Rudy?
I'm on right now.
You need to go into the library and go into the 12 loving steps, and I want you and your girlfriend to do the couples connection. That's where Rudy will sit on the floor and get his back comfortable, and he'll have his legs spread, and then she'll face him and she'll put her legs like this on top, and they'll have their arms around each other holding here for 10 minutes. They will not talk. They'll just look in each other's eyes, and you watch how deep their love goes. It'll be a whole different love. And then Rudy, you don't go to the bathroom ever again unless you look in the mirror before you leave and go, Rudy, I love you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to say no when I need to, and I'm going to say yes when I should. And go get yourself an elastic band and put an elastic band that is snug here. These are called Braveheart Love Bands, okay? And these Braveheart Love Bands, you can get them from us. And it says 3, 2, 1, I got this. This is a kiss. That's snug as a hug. When you feel like you're going to do something, you go, that's the old me. I got this. There's a new sheriff in town. I'm unconditional love. No. You know what? You're going to do it. I am love. I am healed. I am Braveheart. I am love. I am healed. I am Braveheart. You will never have anything unless you put yourself into that place. Repeat it as much as you can. It'll start off as a lie, but guess what? You're all living a lie anyways. Right, Rudy? You've been lying to yourself that your diet's going to work, but it's not. Your diet, you reduce the inflammation and you reduce the infection, so you reduced your weight. But it's not going to be enough to get rid of the scar tissue and calcification issue in your head. And understand, you still have a ball face. When you know, you'll know your diet because you will have your looks back. Go take a look at what you look like when you were 24, 25. That's what you're going to look like if you do what I ask you to do. Would you like to look like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever loved yourself, Rudy? Like really loved yourself? And do you even know what that means? Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
How many times have you ever thought like your life wasn't worth living and you weren't worth loving and things weren't going your way and it was too damn hard? That's why you got your brain tumor. Because every time that you thought like that, you went and ate crappy foods and you didn't give a crap about yourself. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we bring up your self-value, if we bring up your self-worth, then you won't be doing things that are lower vibrational than that, would you?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, there's a course in there called Braveheart Online Emotional Intelligence Course. I used to charge $1,000 for it. Go start it. If you work on it every day, you'll get it done in 33 days. Do it 3 times. You'll change your life. All right. What?
What's it called? What was it called again?
Braveheart Emotional Intelligence.
Emotional intelligence. Okay.
Well, just think, what would your life be like if you had emotional intelligence? What would your life be like if you didn't keep on reacting? What if your life would be like if you didn't keep on quietly to yourself, putting yourself down, Rudy?
Yeah.
Huh? What would that be like? Okay, everybody, I've got to get ready. I've got another session to do. And just know this, my Black Friday sale's on from today until next Friday. And like I said, go check out Braveheart Nation if you'd like to get involved in a pelvic restoration course, 3 days for women, or a Braveheart Health and Healing Circle, which is 4 days. If you'd like to find out that you can actually love yourself without going to hell, that you can actually let yourself totally off the hook, get rid of your chokeholds. And here's one for you. And I'll be putting this one up too, not today, but probably Sunday. God is not a man. God is an energy. God doesn't have a personality disorder. God has never judged us. And if you believe that, that'll be your belief and go with it. But actually, what we call God is the highest vibrational creator on the planet. It does not have a personality, in the universe. It does not have a personality disorder. So believe whatever you need to believe. But just know this, create whatever you want to create. And just know that your beliefs are creating things. But are they actually your beliefs? or are they just chokeholds? And understand, you may be part of some group or something, and yeah, there's lots of great things, but what are the things in the group that aren't good? I'll never join a group. We have what's called a Braveheart Nation. It's a movement. It's not a group. People don't follow me. They don't act like me, because if they did, I'd run away. I only want people around me that want to find their authentic self, take my information and go out and do better with it. I teach all my practitioners that, you know what, there's when it comes to me and them, there's one mantra. I will do better than Dr. Wolf. I will take his information and I will take it further than he has ever done. And that would just really make my day. It would make my life, actually. So check out my library. Check out BHN University for my courses. You can go from a victim all the way and get your doctorate with me of natural medicine. Or if you're a practitioner, we'll bring your game up with our whole life coach certification or our Wolf non-surgical. There is no body work like ours. Nobody can reduce a tumor by 30%, okay, like we can in approximately a half an hour by doing our Wolf non-surgical. Or we give a money back guarantee on all our treatments, all our certifications, and all our consultations. And our consultations are a one-time fee of $150. And you get my manual and lifetime support and an 800 number, so you don't have to spend any more money. Don't tell me we don't have your back. We have your back, we have your front, we have everything. I work for God, okay? And that which is my God is a high frequency that says, whatever you want, tell me what it is, and just believe in yourself. And remember something, everything that you think is gonna come true if you think about it long enough and strong enough. So you better watch your thoughts. And you better watch what you focus on. And you better watch out what you're doing in your spare time too. Have a beautiful day. God bless.